want to show you what I do when it rains San Diego, and you'll see that the field ends up being soft. So I recommend that you nail drag. And what I did, if you're on a budget like we are, I ended up finding this nail drag. Went ahead and got some new spikes, only $125. This nail drag is actually, the retail is $650. So this is what you just have to perhaps buy some new bolts, but you'll see, and you'll see the speed that I have to drive to get a nice nail depth. You'll see, and you have to kind of go slow, otherwise your drag will jump. And see how really nice, about inch deep, that the drag is actually going down. So it'll take you several paths to go through the entire infield. You want to make sure to get every spot so that once you finish nail dragging this, you allow it to dry half day, full day, then you use your drag mat, and I'll show you that a little bit later. I wanted to show you, this is the next day and how the field looks. The field did get quite a bit of moisture, so the moisture is really deep, and I have to cultivate it. I have to rake it, nail drag it at least a couple times. So I'd like you to take a look. It is a little soft. It is, moisture is really deep. So and it is cultivating it really nice, nail dragging it really nicely. So we're gonna have to go around this at least a couple more times so that it could dry out just a little bit more. You kind of have to feel it, kind of gauge it, so you can get just the right amount of moisture, so you could nail drag it and then drag mat it, and it'll look really good. So I need to do this again. You can see how the moisture is actually getting pulled up. So you see it right there. Now I need to use the drag mat to smoothen out the infield. However, you can see how I have already started, and it does look a little rough. So you may have to, or you will have to, use the drag mat at least a couple times. And after that, you want to add plenty of water to go ahead and make it smooth. And I'll show you that in a bit. So you want to go like in several different patterns. You can go straight lines, and you can go circles, but you want to make sure to always get every area. Again, you want to be able to make circles, straight lines, figure eights, to make sure to get all of those areas covered up, so that when you add and when you flood the infield, it levels out really nicely. And I will be showing that to you as soon as I use the drag mat a few times. Now I would like to show you the finished product after we have nail dragged the infield after a heavy rain, and you want to nail drag it an inch, inch and a half to even out the surfaces, and then use the drag mat as I just showed you. And the best part of this is wetting your infield down. You want to give it plenty of water, make sure, because it is a little soft after you dig that deep into your infield. You want to give it plenty of water to settle down and stiffen up and just keep the correct amount of moisture. So you just want to make sure to add plenty of water before you start seeing puddles, and you'll be ready for game time.